Hello, my good Judies on YouTube. I'm so happy to see you back here again. If this is your first time here, hey, how you doing? I do collective readings once a week. I'm sorry, my mother called me. Let me wait for the girls to get back on TikTok because y'all need to get on TikTok because the girlies on TikTok, they be getting the tea. They be getting the tea. Sorry, y'all, my mama called. The girlies on TikTok, they be getting the tea. Okay, and the tea be juicy, the tea be hot, the tea be delicious, and you be missing out on good conversations. I'm gonna just tell you right now. What you can also do is you can subscribe to my Patreon and you can get a free mini reading once a week for the price of one for the whole month. You know, it's a pretty good deal, right? But we're gonna get into this collective reading. I hope you're doing well. You know what I mean? I hope these transits aren't beating you bad too bad. Okay. The squares, the retrogrades, the transits, they get into me, but I love being here with you all and doing this work. So let's get back to it. So we have a collective reading. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. I'm here to deliver a collective reading. I ask that you help me assist the collective in aligning themselves with healing and joy in the most authentic versions of themselves. So any information and insight that y'all have for us, I'm here to receive and deliver. Ashe, what is it that you would like us to know? Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse. How are y'all feeling? Are y'all sad? Is anybody else sad, or is it just me? These cards kind of look like there may be other people that may be sad as well. And what's got y'all down? Because with this Knight of Cups, this Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, there's all this hesitancy. Right? About what to do next. The thing is, like, we know that we have to live differently. We know that we have to change directions. We know that we have to do something else because our current emotional realities do not feel good. Simply put, they do not feel good. They don't feel good. Right? And this Two of Swords in reverse, it's like we think about doing other things or acting differently or not acting in the way that we're used to behaving. Again, Eight of Wands in reverse, it's about switching up, doing a 180, moving differently, existing differently, navigating the world in a different way when it comes to your passions and the things that you're excited about doing. This Two of Swords in reverse is like there's hesitancy about changing, about living differently, about moving differently. Mercury retrograde starts tomorrow in about 31 minutes. It's 11:29 on my clock right now. But this Two of Swords in reverse, it doesn't, yes, we're hesitant to do it, but we're just thinking about so many things. We're thinking about so many things and so many different outcomes. And this Knight of Wands, followed by this Judgment card in reverse, doing the same old things in a reckless, unpredictable, self-serving way will get us the same things. They'll just get us the same things, my loves. Yeah. But I'm not getting that this is like a bad thing. I'm getting, again, with this like retrograde, I just really feel like stillness. Like stillness is necessary. And I was just talking to my roommate about this, that like sadness feels like stillness. Like I just sit and lay and sigh and mope and moan and groan. And I just do that for a while. Yeah. And this Knight of Wands wants to go back to what we're always doing or wants to move forward into something else. But this Judgment card feels like that the value is in the sadness. The value is in the grief. The value is in the sorrow. The value is in the loss. The value is in the pain. Yeah. Because in that, as we're sitting, as we're weeping, as we're mourning, as we're grieving, the things that we are hiding from ourselves, seven of swords in reverse, the things that we hide from ourselves, the mysteries, the lies, the illusions, the false narratives. Can you please just put it in focus? Like, good God. Okay. The things that they're saying that we hide them from ourselves. The things that we hide from ourselves. And maybe it's not we hide from ourselves, or I don't even really know how to explain it. It's like we bury them. We bury them deep within us so that nobody can ever see them ever, 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 ever again. Meanwhile, there's a rock, there's a seed that's still influencing us on the outside, but we've convinced ourselves, because we've buried it somewhere in the back of our minds and then covered it up with a coping mechanism, that it's not going to rear its ugly head in our day-to-day lives. And it's not the truth. It's just not the truth. We have to surrender to addressing the parts of us that feel ugly. Yeah. Hangman in reverse. We have to surrender to letting go of the parts of us that we don't want to address. It all has to be addressed at some point in time. At some point in time. Fear of changing who I am to become who I'm supposed to be. But even that supposed to be feels a little funny. Hi, Issa. It feels a little funny because just what I'm picking up on is like, there's nobody that you're supposed to be. The only person you're supposed to be is you. And some of us, we hold these idealized versions of ourselves. I'm definitely guilty of this. We hold these idealized versions of ourselves in our mind's eye or in our imagination, right? And we can imagine and we can visualize and we can attract that without a doubt. Without a doubt. This isn't to say that you shouldn't dream or to aspire to become the best version of yourself. But the best version of yourself is in conjunction with and holds sacred space for who you are right now. Through your mess, through your sadness, through your grief, through the good, through the bad, through our hidden, ugly, murky parts. That is a part of your perfection as well. And it is only by being able to hold both of those parts when the time is right, you know what I mean? Not one or the other when you want to, but once they appear in your life, it is only by holding the both of them that we truly embody not who we're supposed to be, but who we are. Ashe. Who we are. Who are we? Who are you? What else do you have? I'm just hearing stop fighting. I'm hearing stop fighting. Hey, Brad. I'm hearing stop fighting. When we stop fighting, when we stop forcing, when we stop pushing, again, I was just telling Ashlyn this, we clear the path for the divine to give us what it is we've always been waiting for. What it is we've always been waiting for. No manipulation, no control. We don't have to pull ourselves out of our feminine. We don't have to get too crazy. We don't have to get too active. We don't even have to solve all of our issues. Look at this card. Look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Right? We see this girl. It's in reverse right now, but let me flip it upright for you. We see this girl and she's looking at this formula. She's looking at this complex formula with all these ingredients, all these different types of burners, and she's thinking, what is it? What is it that I have to do to get the perfect concoction? How do I fix it? How do I make it right? And she can't figure it out. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. What I'm hearing is that we don't have to figure it out. And now isn't the time to figure it out. Now to just be. Now is the time to just exist. Now is the time to just feel. I'm hearing do what brings you passion, especially with the Sagittarius new moon. Do what you're passionate about. But don't feel pressured to solve the world's problems in one day. Don't feel pressured to solve all of your problems in one day. Allow the divine to help solve them for you. Right. Your bliss. Get back in touch with your bliss. 9 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Work a little less. And it's not work a little less. Yes, it's work a little less, but it's like we push ourselves. We push ourselves. We push ourselves. Strength card in reverse. We push ourselves to be the best versions of us that we can be. And I just feel so warm and like supported right now. And it feels as if the divine wants us to know that we are the best versions of ourselves without having to work hard. That we're always the best versions of ourselves. Again, it's just what we choose to live in. And yes, that's not to say that we don't make mistakes, but you're still brilliant and beautiful when you make mistakes. You're still brilliant and beautiful and deserving of love and all of the world's riches when you do wrong. When you're not happy, when you're not upset, when you're frustrated, when you're judging yourself, when you're judging other people, when you're judging the world, when you're immobilized by fear and anxiety, when you don't know what to do, when you do know what to do, but you can't bring yourself to do it. When you have the rewards and the accolades and you don't have the rewards and the accolades. This is such a wholesome message. Uh-oh. Am I still glitching? They said I was glitching on TikTok. Are we still glitching? Can we get a takeaway, please and thank you? Can we get a takeaway, please and thank you? King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in reverse, the Fool card in reverse. It kind of feels like the Fool card from last week. This is plain and simple. This is plain and simple. This is plain and simple. We do not create new beginnings. We do not start new futures. We do not embody new realities without honoring our feelings, right? We have the King of Pentacles and we want a lot and it's upright and we deserve a lot. And there's access to abundance and resources and connections and joy and beauty in the material realm. But the 5 of Wands is in reverse, followed by the Fool card in reverse, right? Because we are exerting too much effort to make that a reality. We are exerting so much effort that our Queen of Cups is in reverse, that we are not nurturing and loving and supporting ourselves, right? And so we wildly plant seeds, we wildly make plans, we wildly make investments, and all that really does, it makes us tired. 4 swords in reverse. It makes us tired. It makes us tired, so that all that energy, that beautiful energy that we could have used, to take our time and to plant our seeds and to continue the growth process, because the King of Pentacles knows that it is slow and steady that wins the race. But because we try to rush to the finish line, we wear ourselves out. Yeah. I'm going to get us an oracle card, and then we're going to have a good night. If this message is resonating, drop an emoji. I love you all. I hope this helps. You know, we doing what we need to do. Can we get an oracle card for the collective, please, and thank you. Get an oracle card for the collective, please, and thank you. Star family, you are a part of a team of souls. Call in support. If you're watching this right now, you are a part of my star family. Isn't this beautiful? Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, I don't know what happened with the, what is this, with the YouTube Live. I'm not sure if it's given, but we see the card. I'm not sure if it's recording. It looked like it stopped.